Alright guys, so today is the day. Update on the shop. Man, I got a surprise for y'all. It's done. We got the shop done. It is fully assembled, minus overhead doors. Those are on order. I didn't do roll-up doors from the building manufacturer because they wanted more than what custom overhead insulated full view paneled overhead doors costed. So I was like, nah, I'm good. No roll-up doors. They're kind of trashy in my opinion anyways. Make your building look like it's not as valuable as what it actually is. Y'all want a sneak peek? Oh, nope. No, I'm just playing. Here it is. Here it is, guys. We got the lean-to, overhead, whatever you want to call it, carport area. And we got the shop, like I said, no doors in it yet. Those are on order. Then we got our walk-through, 2 windows there. And then right here we have a walk-through, right there. Man, I tell you, this is a Texwin metal steel shop, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how echoey it's going to be on this camera, so sorry if it's echoey. But this is it, guys. Inside the shop. I don't know if we discussed it before. The walls. Let me go over here where it's easier to see. The lighting's better. All right. This is a double-legged wall right here. Double-legged wall. It's 5 inches thick, 2.5 inches wide. That's on the back wall and the front wall. The side walls are just the 2.5 inch. I believe that's plenty, but vertical on the roof panels, horizontal on the side panels. That's why there's no purlins going around the shop. Like I said, there's a walk-through door. This is what they call the Plico walk-through door. It is an upcharge. It is nice though. It's a nice little door. Steel door. It's got sills all the way around it. It's nice. Like I said, let's go back out here and show you the shop out here. So this is the shop, guys, right here. So we did the wainscoting. That's charcoal gray wainscoting, white walls, all the trims black. Roof is charcoal as well to match the wainscoting. It's going to be 12 by 10 tall doors, 12 wide, 10 tall. I ordered those from a place called Menards. I'm in Oklahoma. We don't have a Menards, but I can drive about 2.5 hours up to Wichita, and they have a Menards up there. They have a couple of them in Wichita. I ordered custom doors from them, out the door for $3,600, insulated with one full glass view panel in it. It's a pretty big glass view panel to let some light in the shop. For the roll-up doors, they wanted $4,500 for the 2 roll-up doors, and they were not insulated, they were not sealed, no way to seal them, they said. They had a brush kit, but they said it would scratch up the doors, so and it really didn't seal, it just kind of kept out bugs and stuff. So I went with the latter of the two, $3,600 for the overhead doors. We're going to install them on the channel. So we've got that. So like I said, we opted out of the roll-up doors. I really liked the roll-up door option due to the overhead clearance stuff, but all the other cons outweighed the pro of not having a door overhead. So the price, the not being able to seal, no insulation on the doors that they offered. You couldn't do insulation on their doors. Let's see what else. I don't know what else. Really, honestly, I don't. But there was a list. I weighed them all out, wrote them all down, checked every box twice, you know, just like Santa Claus does. So we went the overhead doors from Menards. Those, like I said, are on order. It's looked like 6 to 8 weeks. I think we got like 6 to 8 weeks. So I think that's what we have left. They've been on order for like 2 or 3 weeks right now. And so, yeah, we'll go up there, pick those up, bring them back, install them. And here's the back shot of the shop right here. The walls are 13 foot tall. This is a 30 by 70, 13 foot wall height. In the middle where the trusses are, it's 14 feet high. So we'll go down through here, just show you. These guys did a pretty bang up job. There's really no complaints with it whatsoever. The lean-to area did exactly what I wanted it to. I need to get my camper out of the Oklahoma sun. It just kills them. So worked out perfect. We went and got this tractor from Florida. That's where we did the bumper install on the Cummins, the insurance auction Cummins. Y'all already seen that video. This, I think, is the next video after that. That's what we're gonna do all our dirt work around our shop with. Thank you to my adopted mama, Inga, her husband, Lynn. Y'all are awesome for letting me come get that and keeping it here and using it like it's my own. Where else we at? So, like I said, this is the shop, guys. It's a ramble for sure. So this opening, we went 13 foot wall height to get this opening 11 feet. That's why the openings are different heights. That trailer is 10 foot 8 inches, so we needed a minimum of 11 foot to get the trailer in there. The concrete worked out great. This is a nice little area. On camera it looks smaller than what it is, but this is enough to get a truck in here as well, along with that stuff. The building did come insulated. It's just got the double bubble. They rate it for like R10 or R6 insulation value. I don't think it actually does that, but it does do good with heat transfer. It does have a foil back on the back of it that touches the metal that radiates the heat the other direction. So it does help. In my last shop that I had before we had the channel, I had the same insulation, and in the summertime it kept it 10 to 15 degrees cooler in the summertime. In the wintertime, in my opinion, it doesn't do much, but that's all right. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Here's, like I said, 13 foot wall height. The trusses are about 14 feet to the bottom of the truss. This building is 145 mile an hour rated, certified 145 mile an hour. The double legs get you that. The bigger trusses get you that. I did the Labor Day sale. I know we talked about that in one of the very first videos on the channel. And I got a good deal on this shop. So I'm not gonna talk numbers right now. So you'll have to check a video in the future. We'll go over pricing and what I'm in for this in total with concrete, shop, dirt work, retaining wall, paying the forestry mulcher that I used to wipe out all the forest I had back here where we set the shop, and around the property over to Farley Acres, which y'all still have not seen yet. So I got a surprise over there too. We had some vandals. Let's do that. While we're in Florida picking up the tractor, some vandals came, busted out some windows of a super rare vehicle that you cannot get glass for. So I don't know what we're gonna do there. We'll figure it out when it comes to that project. So here it is, like I said. Just check it all out. Here's the double wall again. So yeah, this wall is double walled. It's the back wall. The side walls are single legged, single base railed. But I mean, honestly, it's good enough. We are going to put up 2x4 walls, 2x6 walls, whatever you want to call them. Probably 2x4s. And we're going to OSB it, insulation, wire it, all that stuff. All right, so this is gonna be our work area. This is the bay closest to the walk-through door. We're gonna have a work area here. The other 12 by 10 bay is gonna be for a 4-post lift for my wife's 86 SS Monte Carlo that we'll put on the channel at some point. Beautiful car. Her father's owned it since it was brand new, showroom floor. So they've had it for going on right on with that. 40 years it's been in my wife's family. It was her dad's, and he's passing it on to her. So we're gonna put it up on the lift because it's not gonna get driven very often. And our Dodge street truck, you know, with the Turbo LS, it'll probably go underneath it. That way I get double the space out of that bay. But this bay, like I said, we're gonna work here, and then we're gonna put the 2-post lift that we bought at that insurance auction. It's going right here at an angle, because I think that's gonna be the best way to make use of the space in the shop. Somewhere over there, I ain't got exact layout yet, but we'll get to that. So we've got to coat the floors on the shop, but I can't do that till the overhead doors come in. I think we're gonna use a product called Eagle Coatings. They make a clear coat system for the concrete that's tenable. I'm gonna do that. It looks like it's gonna be like $400 to do that system versus epoxy or just staining and then sealing. I want to try the clear coat system. I've seen some other YouTubers doing it, and they say it works pretty well. And for us, all we're trying to do is make it where when we leak antifreeze, leak oil, it's easy to wipe up. I don't want to deal with stained concrete or oily concrete that you really can't clean up very well. It kind of sucks because when you have to get underneath the car and you've leaked oil all over the ground, you can't really clean it up. It gets on you, and I don't want to deal with that no more. So we're gonna do that. That's coming up. Like I said, I gotta get the doors in first for that. But this is the shop, guys. I know y'all have been long awaited. We've strung you along here for months. So, like I said, this is a Texwin building. They're out of South Texas. They got dealers all around the United States. And I don't know about other manufacturers, but I am pretty happy with this kit so far. There's really nothing I would change. You get what you get on these things, and there's some sunlight that does come through some of the trim areas. We have a solution for that coming up. That's just stuff you got to deal with these kits, let's call them. These kits that they come erect and they're installers. And some installers are going to be better than others. Mine were pretty good. There's some areas that I think that they cut corners for speed of installation instead of giving you the best product or trim out for the product. But you get what you get. So anyway, that's all I got for this video, guys. I appreciate y'all letting me ramble, talk about whatever. And the next video coming up, we're gonna work on the front of the shop. So let me go ahead and show y'all this. This is what we got. This is the same material that we used underneath the shop. We're going to use it to build the approach for the shop. So the approach is going to be out here somewhere. So we're going to be out here. This is about 34 feet from the shop. So basically from the edge of this flyer, this edging around this tree over all the way over to the shop. That'll give us a nice parking lot, whatever, for the shop. It'll come to about where these screws are on this window, right to the edge of this window. And that'll be parking area. We'll make a little sidewalk area to go to the door, and then the rest of this is going to be dirt so I can get grass growing back on my property because I am tired of it looking terrible. So that's what we got, guys. I appreciate y'all letting me string you along for this adventure of building this shop. Like we said, we still have tons of content gonna come. We're kind of on a standstill on it until those overhead doors come in. So it's probably gonna be a year of me trying to get this shop built by the time we're done. I really hope it's not, but we started this adventure back in September of 2024, and after delay, issue after issue, we finally got it to here. So everything else should be a breeze. The overhead doors is what's going to be the hold up. So those are supposed to be here in about 6 weeks, so we'll see how that goes. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate y'all checking this out. Thanks for staying with me on this whole deal. This has been an adventure for sure. So catch the next video coming out. It's probably going to be dirt work in the front of the shop, so who knows. Thanks, guys. Catch y'all on the next one.